Hello guys, so I have a Toguard camera here to which I'm going to install. I already installed it on my van. I'm installing this in a GMC Savannah van from 2002. Um, so so this comes with the backup camera too, which I'll show you in a bit. But for now, I'll show you what these are. You have the power button on the bottom here, and which also you can shut off the screen like a phone if you would. If you press it just quickly, the screen will go off. Or if you want the screen on, you just tap on it, it will come on, but I'll show you in a bit. So on the top here you have the power, the USB power to the to this mirror itself. This here, it's a 2.5 millimeter to the back camera connection, and that's your SD card slot. In the back here, on the bottom here, you have the reset button here. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go, up there, all the way in the back, on the top. So now this comes with this little strips. So this comes with these two things that you're supposed to attach to your existing mirror. So these two little things go around here, and they strap around your existing mirror, just like that. You see it, and then that's pretty much how it is. I'll show you in a bit. So these straps, as you can see here, they wrap on the top here. They hold on the top, and they go around your existing mirror, and they hold it like that. That's how the camera holds to your existing mirror. Now I just plug the power outlet, which just plugs in here on this thing, plugs in here. That's your power. Now I just I have it powered to the my slot, which I have a splitter here, which it has its own switch. When I turn it on, I turn it on, and when I don't, I turn it off. Instead of unplug it all the time, I like it better that way. Okay, so that's what I do. Now if I press on, it will come on. And that's it. It comes on automatically. Every time you turn it on, it starts recording on itself. You don't have to do anything. It does automatically. If you press the power off here, it will turn off automatically, stop recording, and then within 2 seconds or so, will turn off. Now it's recording. Now this cable here that you see is the cable to the back camera, but since this is a van, the cable was barely long enough. So I was able to connect it, but it's not concealed. As you can see, it's through the middle of the van. So I bought another cable, but I'll show you in a bit. Now if you connect this here, it goes in here in this little 2.5 millimeter jack, and now automatically the backup camera comes on. Now I'll show you in the back a little bit. Now if you want to change cameras, you can do it easily. You can either tap on it, it changes, or you can tap, you can have dual screen like that, or you can have full screen, or you can tap again and have the back camera. You can do this while driving or not, it depends. Of course there's a timer, which usually it comes, the default is 3 minutes. It doesn't shut down, but the image, like the screen will shut off, the screen will go off for about within 3 minutes. You can change that. I haven't messed with that yet. I don't know how long you can leave it on for. I honestly don't know, but we can have another go through later on that matter. But you can change it here too. on this little thing. You can change it, I don't know if you can see it, but you can change it here. It changes too, if you like that better, instead of tapping on the screen. I find it easier to tap on the screen. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll show you in the back. Now in the back here, as you can see, I had to drill. This is the van. I had to drill over here. That's how I did it. You drill a little hole here so you can run your cable through it, and then it comes with a little bracket. The camera itself has a little bracket, and you screw it onto the top of this thing. So that's pretty much how I did it. Now on the inside, what I did, I have to run the cable through here. These are the cables, and then they go up here and they go in here. But once you drill a hole, it will come on this side, and you'll see it. It's easy. It's right here. See it? Once you pop a hole, well, then you'll pop it through the hole, and then you'll see it right here. Now here, this little thing here comes off. This is supposed to come off, and then this thing comes off. I don't know about other cars, but on this one, this other vans, I don't know how it is, but on this van, this is how this comes off. You pop this off. Not so easy, I guess. So that's how it is. And then from here, that's how I did it. You put a little snake through here, and then you will fish it. Let me give you some light on the subject. I'm gonna put a little light on the screw gun. Okay, and it comes out here, as you can see, where the lights, with the harness for the lights goes. And then from there, I ran it all the way up here, and this little cable, this little red cable, that's your the backup cable, which you connect to the reverse on your truck. So when you put it on reverse, it automatically comes on. The camera in the back automatically comes on. So how I did it, I took this apart like so, and I put it in here, and this happens to be the connection that leads to the reverse light. I use a tester, a common tester. That's how you can do this, to find out which one is the line, the wire that leads to the backup. You know, you just test it, and then turn the lights on and see which one is powered, and like so, and then by process of elimination you will find which one is the backup. So that's how I did it. This comes in like that, the wire comes in like that, and I spliced the tip of it and stick it in there like so, and then I just put it back in. That was the end of it, and that's how I did it. I used this tester, but you can use any tester you want. You can use any tester, really. How I did it is, this is, let me zoom out a little bit. This is your, usually vehicles, the ground, it's your is it the chassis of the car. So whatever you have metal, that's your ground. So you put it here. I can put it on this screw here. This could be your ground, and then by process of elimination, you put it on here whenever you have power. And then when you put it on reverse and you see the meter read, then you'll know that's the line for the reverse. And that's how I found out. You know, that's how you do it. So if you know a little bit about electrical, you will know what I mean. If not, you know, just ask someone who does, you know, help you out with that. But that's not too hard to do. But I guess if you've never done it, it's going to be a little tricky. But all right, and that was how I did it. And then I run the rest of the cable. The rest of the cable, I ran it through here. But since it's not long enough, I had to run through the middle of the van. But I got another cable, which I'll show you in a bit, which I can extend this. Maybe your cable is not long enough like me. If you have a van, it's not going to be long enough. So what you need to do, the easier way I found out was I bought this cable, which is a 2.5 millimeter cable with a female, 2 male. That's what that is, the cable the backup camera is. So I found this easier to buy than just talking to the seller about it and get a bigger cable. So I'll put a link on the description of this. This costs about $7, but it works. I tested it already and it works. I can show it to you. Just go around the back. I'm gonna tap on the screen. If you want to see the screen at any point in time, you just tap on it. It will come on automatically if you tap on it. Now I unplugged the backup camera. I guess you won't see it now, and I plugged the extension that I bought here. You can see it. I plugged it here, and I plugged the other end into the headphone jack, and it comes on. As you can see, it works. Let me tap on it. There you go. You can see both of the cameras. If I tap on it, now you see them both. See it? So it works. This cable works. You will have a link in the description if you can get it, if you want to get it, if it's not long enough for you either. So I guess this is it, and then I just have to run the cables through the top there to make it neater. But that's pretty much it. I guess you can run this cable too to the power here. You can run it, and you can run it through the bottom here and run it up the behind here. That's what I did with that camera, which is the VO4 119. But the reason I got this one was more for the reverse camera, was for the backup camera. But the only difference I found between this and that one is that what I really like with this one is that you have GPS logger, and with the GPS gives you speed as far as how fast you're going. In case cops stop you or something, you have something to, you know, defend yourself with. Or okay, so but this one doesn't have a GPS, so you can't tell, I mean, what speed are you going at a certain point in time. If you want to find out, you can't, because this camera doesn't have it. But it's pretty good. Now I'm going to show you, since I connected to the reverse in the van, yeah, I can have this like forward and in the front. Now this is the back, and this is, well, it's a split screen. This is both, and this is just the front. Now when I put it in reverse, it automatically changes to the backup camera all by itself. That's pretty cool. But now if I put it back in parking, it works fine. If I turn the screen off, you just tap it, a little tap, and the screen goes off if you don't want it on. So, and then if the screen is off and you still put it in reverse, it will automatically come on and show you the rear camera, which is pretty cool. And that's it. I mean, I think if you have any questions, I try to answer them as best as I can. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it as far as I can see at this point. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and peace out.